Alright, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 54. Now, last night, I said that I was going to come back and I was going to do Child's Play, and this is it right here, Jack. This is it. Child's Play 1988, starring Chris Sarandon, Catherine Hicks, Alex Vincent, Brad Dourif. If that's how you spell his, that's how you pronounce his name. Yes, I tell you, man, this was you had Freddy, you had Jason, you had Michael. Now meet the newest face of the horror slash genre, Chucky. Chucky the Killer Doll. Yeah, man, 1988, directed by Tom Holland. Not Spider-Man. Another gentleman named Tom Holland. But yeah, I tell you, man, yeah, this was a real throwback for me. I mean, I remember a long time ago, when I first saw this movie, my uncle, not late uncle, but yeah, he would always mess with me by saying, hey, go watch Chucky. So yeah, man, this is it, man. This was a nice little childhood favorite from me, I guess you could say. 1988, this movie came out in 88. I was, what, 6? So yeah, man, yeah. I just showed my age again. So yeah, this was another entry for me. Another book chapter being turned. It's time to read up on a new guy. Charles Lee Ray, the Lake Shore Strangler. So this movie, it really did open up a lot of new avenues. You got this new face, this new killer, and he used black magic, voodoo, as a way to escape. Escape death, basically. Running from a cop in a shootout. His partner leaves him in the getaway car. Eddie, don't leave me. So yeah, his partner leaves him in the getaway car. He got to deal with this cop that's chasing him down. Cop gets a good shot in on him. And, he gotta find something. He gotta find somebody, Yeah. Oh, God, I'm dying. You hear this, you son of a bitch? I'll get you for this. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get Eddie. No matter what. So yeah, that was the setup for the story. Yeah, this was all about revenge. All about revenge, man. I mean, yeah, this guy, he wanted, his partner did him wrong by leaving him behind in the getaway car, and cop put him down. So yeah, he's gonna go for revenge. And he had a nice little trick plan to escape death. And he used voodoo, black magic, to do so. And how he did it? Well, he made this chant. He did this chant, I deem to read the umbrella. Give me the power, I beg of you. He did that chant and forced his soul inside. Actually, he transferred his soul inside of a doll. Yeah, the body is dead, but his soul lives on. So yeah, his soul is in this doll. Next thing you know, this doll it ends up as a birthday present for a 6-year-old little boy. I'll tell you something, man. Yeah, this kid that played, that 6-year-old little boy named Andy, Alex Vincent. Wow, man, what a character. I mean, Andy Berkeley, what a character for you to root for. I mean, yeah, he really did. I mean, you have to hear me. If you have a fucking heart, you have to want this boy to survive. I mean, but yeah, this little actor though, Alex Vincent, yeah, what a character he is. I mean, yeah, he really brought out a lot of heart to this kid. Yeah, the scene where Chucky was coming for him. He see Chucky outside. Through the window, he see him outside, and he's calling out. Calling out for help. Help me! Chucky's coming for me. He's gonna get me. And the guy that didn't bother to help him. He just walked on the way. And this poor kid, man, he just cried his little eyes out, and yeah, he just felt for him. I mean, he had to feel for him. I mean, hey, if you're a father and you're watching this movie, you had to feel for this kid. I mean, at this point, we all feel helpless. We do not want anything wrong, anything bad to happen to this kid. We want to protect him. But yeah, just seeing him cry his little eyes out, knowing that there's nothing that we can do about it. Oh, boy, that really hits you. That really, tug at the heartstrings, That really gets you. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie though, Child's Play, yeah, it's one of those movies. I tell you, it's one of those movies that should have ended at 1. I mean, as far as the story goes, this movie should have ended at 1. But unfortunately, or fortunately, it depends on how you want to see it. Part 2, I liked the part 2. Child's Play 2, I liked it. I mean, it's one of those much better sequels, if you ask me. Ooh, message. It's one of those better sequels, if you ask me. So yeah, I liked it, and so yeah, and Child's Play 2, I liked it, and I will do a review on that further down the line, but not in this month because this month is very. This is my special, my Hometober special, hashtag Hometober special. So yeah, like I said before, I do movies that I like in these reviews, and yes, I do like part 2, but I will go and do that some other time, not right now though. But yeah, I tell you, this movie Child's Play though is one of those movies that should have ended at 1 as far as the storyline goes, because when the voodoo priest said that the heart is almost human, you must destroy his heart. Referring to Chucky, because but yeah. when he said that, then that's how you end the movie, right? You got to end the movie, with that, right? So yeah, I tell you that this movie though, pretty good, pretty good effects, man. Pretty good special effects, all practical effects too. And then you had the body double, when the screen goes wide. In the wide shot, and you see Chucky in the wide shots, and you see, obviously you see, it's a very short dude, a very short dwarf, doing all the body movements, because Chucky, he's alive, the doll's alive, so you gotta move like a regular person. So when he moves, the scene when he was given that bitch ass doctor electroshock therapy, doctor was down, Chucky ran over, put that thing on his head, ran off, obviously that was a little dude there. So when Chucky was standing on the kitchen counter talking to the voodoo priest, he was about to sit down. Obviously that was a little dude there, and we only saw in a quick cut of him. Man, it was a little dude there. But then, the rest of it, you had like animatronics and puppeteers and stuff like that. But this 1988, that's what you had. Great practical effects. But this movie though, this is it's one of those movies that should have ended at one. But hey, it was as far as the storyline goes, it was pretty inventive. I mean, you can see that it probably took like things from the Twilight Zone, the dummy, right? The episode Twilight Zone, the dummy, hear that laugh, terrorizing my man. So took elements from that, threw that in here. Anything that has to do with living toys, I guess, a living doll. Anything that has to do with a living doll. That's where, this concept will come from. But I tell you, this movie though, it's one of those movies that has indeed stood the test of time, especially if you got these sequels that just keep on coming after 10 years, just keep on coming, So man, I tell you though, this movie though, you just see poor little Andy, he's terrorized by this dream birthday present. He wanted a good guy doll for his birthday, and he got it, and wow. But it says a lot for one's childhood. He got his dream present, and it turned into a nightmare. And that final shot at the end of the movie, he was walking out the bedroom, the light turned out, he's walking out the bedroom, and he is just staring at this now dead doll, this dead killer, and everything he ever wanted, and now he'll never look at toys the same way again. He'll never look at his life the same way again, and that scared little look on his face, it will forever be burned into our minds. You know, life as you know it, life as he knew it, has ended. You know, his life may have been saved, but his life died that that night. I tell you though, yeah, that's just some crazy deep shit. Mm, mm. But yeah, man, I tell you, this movie, it hits hard. It hits hard. So yeah, the rating I give this movie is a good 5 out of 5. I mean, this movie is good, real good, real good. I mean, they brought in a new face of evil, and guess what? He became another horror icon. Okay, it's right there up there with the heavyweights of Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, Leatherface. He is up there now. Chucky, the Child's Play series, the Child's Play franchise is now up there with the rest of those heavyweights. I mean, hell, anybody that got the old McFarlane toys of the with late '90s, early 2000s, anybody that got those series of McFarlane toys, you know, you should definitely have not only Freddy and Jason and Leatherface and Michael, but you gotta have Chucky there too. And that's it, man. Yeah, this movie, yeah, straight 5 out of 5. That's my rating. That's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Now, in a few more days of my October Horror-thon, a few more days I'll be coming back with another Child's Play film. So you keep it locked right here. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. And I will be back because Chucky is not over yet. So in the meantime, in between time, Jack, show off.